Sam, it's your fault.
Hey everybody! Hey, it's Friday, the weekend's about to begin. I am Sam Russell, we are Shoot From The Hip, and tonight we're going to be doing some fantastic improvised comedy for you.
Chest hair. Woo!
Chest hair galore.
Yeah, boy!
Before we get started, please share this out to as many people as you can, whatever you're watching us on, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, retweet it, share it, like it, tell everybody what's about to happen. For those who don't know what's about to happen, if we've got any new people, we do improvised comedy, which means everything we do tonight is completely made up on the spot. We've never done any of this before. We never do any of this again. I don't know so much what's going on. I don't even know what the first game is tonight. What is the first game, Luke?
Change!
Classic. It's a classic game of change. For that, what I need is just a job. Any job, throw a job into that comment section over there, and we will do a scene based on that job called Change. The way this game works is two players are going to jump in, and anytime I get bored with what they're doing, I can yell out the word change. They have to go back in time and change whatever they've just done or just said. While we wait for you to roll in there in the comment section with your fantastic options for change, what I am going to do now is do a little bit of stage magic, make something appear below me, which I will then explain to you. 3, 2, 1, boom. There we... Oh, it's gone. Sorry. I'm so sorry. Just like my erection, it disappeared exactly when I needed it. There we go. Oh, it's sex! This is our Ko-fi link down here. This is how you can support the show. If you enjoy what we do this evening, you can send us a little bit of money just to say, hey, I enjoyed that. That was good. But if you want to get even more involved, just like, you know, with sort of prostitution and OnlyFans, you can donate a certain amount of money and therefore influence what we're doing. So, for example, if you want us to play a game of your choice, you can donate some money. If you want us to have a shot of beer or whiskey or gin or what any of us are drinking, you can do that as well. So please get in that Ko-fi link and we will give you a massive shout out if we do. You are our favourite people. Anyone else is still our favourite people, but, you know, people who give us money, more favourite people, that's just, you know, capitalism, the greatest system ever designed for an economy. So let's have a look. AJ laughing there like the Monopoly man, terrifying. We've already got some amazing suggestions for jobs rolling in. We've got Sea Captain from Andres. I think I got that right. Amazing. Nurse from Nicole.
Andre watches so many shows, and we always say his name Andre. I don't know why this time you've changed it to Andres.
Andres?
I'm trying. I am trying not to offend the cultures. That's what I'm trying to do. We've also got from Fuzzy Longer Legs, gynecologist. Very nice. From Hamaile. Bingo caller. Nice haircut, Sam. Thank you, Phil. Look at those fucking cheekbones. Jesus Christ. Your dad, AJ, is just a great specimen of a man.
Thanks. Look, wait, put it back on the screen again. Does it look? Do we look the same?
No, you're bald.
No, he's got a lot more charisma. By the way, if anyone didn't know, this is the Ko-fi link here. That's right there. That's fine.
And if anyone else didn't know, there's another 3 of us. I don't know if Sam was planning to introduce us at any point, but you know, there are 4 of us here, minimum 4.
Tom is angry. He did not get. He did not get.
Sam was outraged that he's not doing a solo stand-up show, which is what he thought he was doing.
Well, let's introduce the rest of the team then. We've got Tom over there. There's Tom. Right here, we've got Luke. Down there, and up there. We've got over here, something around. There it is, AJ. And tonight, we've got an extra special guest. We've kicked Sam out of the show.
Thank you.
We've got an extra special guest. He's a stand-up. He's bloody brilliant. Please welcome to the stream, IMRAN YUSUF!
Thank you very much. I'm really excited to be here. Let's do this.
Woo!
Yes.
Welcome.
Imran, how are you, my man?
I'm good. It's a bit rainy and cold today, but it's all right. The sun is returning back to this part of the world, and I'm looking forward to the summer. How's everyone else?
Good. I'm enjoying my summer, but I'm here in Spain, so it's already hot. Nice. Imran, do you have much experience doing improv?
No, not really. Although I've always admired it from afar and wanted to have a go at it. It's never really happened, and I'm really excited about doing it today. Oh my God, Paul Simon 90. Oh, hello. That's my old boss from Game, who used to be my boss at Game back in 99, 2000, and then again in 2007.
All right. Hardcore fan. I love it. Right, Imran, are you ready for the first game of change?
I am as ready as I'll ever be. So let's have a pop at improvisation. How hard can it really be?
Right, Sam, you were commandeering this game. Which job role?
So I am going to go with I'm going to go with the first one we ever got from Andrezi. Andre. I'm going to go with Sea Captain. This is going to be Sea Captain. And I'm going to put Luke and Imran in this because, you know, let's start strong. Start with the 2 most handsome people we've got on the show. This is a game of change. Very excited. And let's see how it goes.
Let's play change.
Captain, it's time to face the facts. We're lost. We're lost and we don't know where we are.
Well, we should check Google Maps on our phones, surely.
Captain, you can't get Google Maps out here. This is the middle of the Atlantic Ocean.
Change!
This is the middle of the Pacific Ocean.
Change!
This is the middle of the Caspian Sea, which is not very big, but we don't know where we are, and I don't think they have Google Maps in this part of Russia.
Well, in order to know where we are, we need to look at the sun and see where the shadows are falling. And if we can figure out that much, at least we will be entertained, no?
Change!
Well, and if we can't find a way to entertain ourselves, then perhaps what we can do is eat some lasagna. That's good. And if we can't find lasagna, then maybe we can have a very good noodle from ramen shop. I love a noodle.
Captain, I know that you're a master of disguise. Okay, I know you've got many costumes down below deck, but I need to know that if you're a master of cuisines, okay? Because we're low on food supplies and you need to cook up something tasty for this crew. Otherwise, they're going to start eating each other.
Change!
Otherwise, they're going to start eating me.
Change!
Otherwise, they're going to start eating you.
Change!
Otherwise, they're going to start eating the ship itself. and if they eat the whole ship, we'll all fall into the water and drown, and I can't have that.
Well, I have this fantastic falafel available here, made by fantastic Palestinians all the way from Palestine.
Change.
I've got this fantastic falafel here, made by Israelis all the way from the fabulous Israel.
Captain. Now, what
Change.
Sir.
Change.
Miss. Now, you're the first female captain that this crew has ever seen, okay? This Scottish crew that is lost in the Caspian Sea.
And, well, you boys have been at sea for so long. How can I repay your bravery?
Change.
Well, you boys have been at sea for a bit too long, and I think you might be hallucinating as to my specific gender at this moment.
Change.
You boys have been at sea for so long, I feel that I might end up dead with a very sore anus.
Captain, are you coming on to me again?
HERRRRR! Let's play change.
All right.
We got anuses, got all the accents, we got Israel, Palestine. We covered all the major bases. That's our show. Done in one.
What I love as well is that not only did he always change the words, he changed like the character every time.
Everything.
I liked it.
The skill on display, immense. Fantastic.
Amazing.
Like a complete emotional breakdown every time. And as a reward for that, we've been bought a delicious shot. Thank you. From Nicole, and also another one from Andre, who says, I love a noodle.
Woo!
I love a noodle.
Hey!
Absolutely. Noodles are great, and probably the only thing I eat when I go to Japan.
I had noodles yesterday, and I concur. I'm going to have a shot's worth of this. Thank you very much.
What is the difference between noodles and spaghetti, technically?
The spelling.
There you go.
One's made of potato, and the other is made of corn.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
That's genuine bullshit. That's knocking, mate.
This is what it's like when you give us answers, though, Sam, to any
Yes.
question.
Yes, it is. It is exactly like that.
And if you want well-researched answers like that, then I recommend subscribing to The Spectator.
No, don't do that.
He's not using that as a selling point. I don't know. Anyway, we're going to play our second game. Brilliant. And this game is called Bedtime Story. And what I need from you lovely people at home, I need an animal and a name for that animal. Or as AJ would describe it, I need a name of an animal and a name for that animal.
That's true.
Great. It's great when he says it. So yeah, give us an animal and what its name could be. So maybe it's Barry the beaver. Maybe it is Stuart the sea lion. Maybe it's Richard the aardvark, because it doesn't have to be alliterative. Whatever you like. Throw it in the comments. That would be wonderful. This is nice. I'm enjoying this. Usually it looks nice and it tastes terrible, but
Have you finally mastered the gin and tonic?
well, it's sort of 90% gin, because otherwise it's not shots. So there is some tonic, but I just put all the shots in one glass, and that saves me continually re-pouring. Done. It's a
Fair
time
enough.
saver.
Fair enough.
Frank gets it.
Right, Tom, we've got some animal names coming in. They're looking good. I particularly like
I was just enjoying the silence there. That was great. Ooh, Yuri the yak.
Yuri the Yak.
Yuri.
Tom, I like it because it begins with a U, but it still alliterates, even though the second word begins with a Y. And
Yeah, that's
I
cool.
respect that ambitious. Down the
Nicole
slot.
Sharp is always, like, as her namesake is, incredibly sharp.
Yeah, always straight in. Oh, Robert the reluctant rhinoceros. All of these are great. So I'm going to choose one of these. What's going to happen is we're going to tell a story. The camera is going to jump between us. We will continue telling the story one by one and they'll continue between all of us. Look how calm and happy Imran looks about that. Great, there we go. He's got his relaxed face back on. Lovely. So this is going to be the story of, I'm going for Yuri the Yak. Bedtime story.
Hello, children, and welcome to the bedtime story before all you children go to bed. It is me, Yuri, and I'm going to tell you a story about a yak named Yuri, like me. So, let us cast our minds back to Russia, 1702.
Yuri was living in a small yurt. He was a happy yak. He loved dancing. He danced left and right, back and forth. His horns were so long, they stretched from Serbia to Kosovo. Everyone
looked upon him. Who is that magnificent yak over there? Why, that's Yuri. Watch him dance. His hooves like silver bells dancing across the ground. His mind like a silver bell ringing out across the plains. His body like a silver bell. Yaks are not good at similes, but they liked Yuri. Oh, yes.
But what Yuri really wanted to get into was Middle East conflict, of which there seems to be so many. And he thought, what could I do to intervene and stop all these people being so crazy? And he thought, maybe I should invent a video game that they can all play.
A dancing video game called Yuri Yuri, Yak Yak Yuri. He would have many hit Russian songs in it, like Put Down the Kalashnikov and Pick Up the Vodka.
Ka! That was a separate song called Ka.
pick up the vodka. Everyone enjoyed it. As soon as the Middle East was flooded with alcohol, everyone was a lot more chill. They opened a club in the disputed zone called the Iron Dome. Everyone came there and they danced to German techno. Jew hugged
Arab hugged homosexual, and homosexual hugged plenty of people and was arrested later. But that is beside the point. What is important
Was that Yuri the Yak had done a great service. 13 years later, he was sitting on the top floor of his several-level apartment building. He was a well-off yak, which is easy because most yaks do not have currency of any kind. Yuri was stroking his long yak beard.
I do not have a son, he mused to himself. As his wife Yak was in the corner, they had not been able to produce an heir. Why not? Why had it not
happened. Why have they not been blessed with a boy or a girl yak? Suddenly, in walked Benjamin Netanyahu, the most
powerful yak that ever lived. Benjamin Nosferatu arrived and said, "You don't remember me. I
was the man who was in that threesome that we had with the otter. Do you remember the otter?"
Yuri did remember the otter and Benjamin Netanyahu, who it is now canon had a big bestial threesome by a river. They had plunged into each other's bodies, and now, seeing Benjamin again, plunged a knife of terror into Yuri's heart.
His wife looked at him. Oh, Yuri! How could you do this to me? Our sacred marriage! She cried and ran into the elevator, fury.
You slid and pressed all the buttons so that she went down very slowly, floor by floor, in her own rage. And then,
all of a sudden, missiles hit the building. Unfortunately, he was staying in the same place as the Associated Press. The end.
made a strong point over years to remain a long way away from any political hot button topics.
Shooting the Hip was completely neutral on the Israel-Palestine issue. What we were doing was satire, and we think that there is a two-stage solution that will work for everyone.
Benjamin Nosferatu.
Oh, that's going to become a thing now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Imran, we had an Israel-Palestine argument on our Shooting the Hip WhatsApp group today. Me, Luke, and Tom. It went on for ages, and then then AJ just said it right at the end. Where's Palestine?
Actually, to be clear, I made a joke and I said, "What's a Palestine?" It's actually cleverer than that. Very smart joke.
Very smart joke, but he did mean, but he was also enjoying.
What's a Palestine? Great, guys. Improv, funny. We're going to play another game. And this is a game that is called, and I can hear it in the wind now. Antiques Roadshow. So for this, Sam is going to be the leader of the Antiques Roadshows. The leader. But we need from you guys a terrible, like a apocalyptic event that has happened, and we're going to set this roadshow post the apocalypse. I've forgotten how to compare. So, can I get something terrible that's happened to the world? Not actually really that terrible that actually happened. Preferably something funny, like these men. Fuck. Come on,
these men fuck.
These men fucked. Or they kept on reproducing, so there was this more and more heads over and over, like mine, over and over again, and they took over the world, or something equally hilarious. Top Gear got cancelled. The apostrophe has been banned. I like that. Fatbergs. Fatbergs are taking over the world. Richard Hammond has crashed again. Chris Woolward with the Top Gear references. I like it a lot. I quite like this one from Big Rich Films. What do we think, guys? We like it?
I mean, you launch. You go with whatever you want. You have a power. I like all of these. No more Cadbury's cream eggs.
Bees, Rosa. Okay, I'm going to go with the apostrophe has been banned. It's a big, terrible thing. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Shoot from the Hips Antiques Road Show.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Antique Roadshow. This is a very upsetting time. That is all I have to say. We are going to go all around the country looking at objects that have been submitted from the time where we can still use the apostrophe. God bless it. Unfortunately, it is gone due to the harsh policies of Benjamin Nosferatu. We, of course, go first to the barren wasteland that is West Croydon. West Croydon, hello.
Oh, you can't stop me using the apostrophe. You can't stop it. I'm going to use it all the time. I'm going to pause whenever I want and add little bits and just spin them up and use them as quotation marks. I'm going to quote people. I'm going to quote. I've got to.
West Croydon, this is not a political show. We don't want any of that here. We just want to see what you've brought in from the times when we still could use the apostrophe.
All right. Well, I've got this. I found it in the basement. I'm not exactly sure what it does. I think it was used for for opening the arseholes of people who kept using the apostrophes as some form of torture.
Well, you're not the expert. Let's try and get someone on here who does know exactly what you have here. We go to Batman villain Two-Face.
This bit is terrifying. This is normal. Wow, this is a lot.
I know this is a lot. Two-Face, come on, you're here now to explain to I know you're a district attorney, but you're also an auctioneer. What has our man from East Croydon got here?
It's an apostrophe injector. It's...
Wait a minute. Has your Two-Face swapped sides?
That's right. Harvey can't control me.
This seems very irregular. So this is an apostrophe inserter. How does it work?
It's used by injecting directly into the tongue. My half of the face gives really good cunnilingus, by the way. The other half, subpar.
Did you say cunnilingus?
Cunnilingus! Bad guys do.
I think that's enough from that Batman villain. I'm just going to check with my producer quickly to make sure that... By the way, is our next guest going to be an expert, or are they going to be someone with an object?
Lots of objects. Lots of objects.
Lots of objects. Fantastic. We now go to our man who is in the north of wherever he chooses to be with a new object. Of course, he's also a Batman villain, No Neck.
So I've been here in the barren landscape of Baroness, and I've been looking around, scavenging for clues of things that I can look at and figure out what they are. And I came across this chap.
Ah! Fantastic. I've not seen one of these in a very long time. I can't even remember what it is. Where did you find it?
I found him rolling around on some hills, making very, very, very fast. It was very difficult to catch him.
Ah, yes, the Forest Hill Zone. I have heard he can be spotted there. Luckily, we have an amazing appreciator to tell us what this is worth. This is, of course, the anonymous hacker, Robot Boy.
Hello, it is me, Robot Boy. I am anonymous, even though you can see my face.
Robot Boy, what can you tell us about this strange creature that found in the Forest Hill Zone?
Well, this strange creature that you found on the Forest Hill Zone is actually a kind of animal that we used to have back. What you have is a stuffed animal.
What kind of animal?
A hedgehog.
Is it a special hedgehog or a regular hedgehog?
No, a regular hedgehog. That's exactly what all the hedgehog used to look like. They were blue, and they had huge eyes. And don't come after me. You can't, because you can't see who I am.
Fascinating. And did they develop the shoe technology on their own?
Well, they would have a chat with a few shoemakers. If you have a look at that shoe, it says at the bottom it says "Just Do It." It's a Nike brand, and yes, if you put it on the table right now, it won't do anything because it's dead, and it's
whoa! Sorry, what was that? What did you say? What?
I am anonymous. You can't see me. You don't know who I am.
He said won't! That's an apostrophe! That's an apostrophe! Kill him! Kill him! Kill him now! Kill him!
I said it's so many times, and you didn't. Why would Sam pick the thing based on grammar? And why would I believe he would notice all the apostrophes I was using? None of them. Who betrayed?
I was saying it for the last one because that would be
spectators come to, you know? I'm fine. I was an editor for several years.
What? Next up, we're playing a little game of scene flip. And for this, I need, in the comments section, little lines of dialogue or little suggestions for scene starters. So it can be lines of dialogue like, Mum, there aren't any dads left. Or, close all the doors, quick. No, not that one. That's a long line of dialogue, but you can put it in there if you like. Or little short lines of dialogue like, eyes. Whatever you want. Just get lines of dialogue in the comments section or little scene starter ideas like 4 guys trapped in a wardrobe. Or, man hasn't got any teeth, but he thinks he has them. Or you could put in there as well, donate to the Ko-fi link. That could be, because, we can put that in the Ko-fi link right now if we want.
That's a great suggestion.
It is a good suggestion. You can go to the Ko-fi page and you can choose commissions like buying us a shot or even things like Irish drinking song, which would be really great to do because Imran hasn't done it. And I would ask him to do it, and it would go wrong because it goes wrong anyway. But if you have someone who doesn't know how to do it, it's going to go extra specially wrong. So please commission Irish drinking song also because, as I always say, it's Tom's absolute favourite game. He fucking look how fucking he used to play Irish drinking song. So please go on there, commission it. I don't know how much it is, but it's probably about the same as a shot. Do it. In the meantime, we've got some lovely little lines of dialogue and suggestions coming in. Trow. Why? Just oh god, there's loads of coming in. I couldn't even click the ones I wanted. Just stop saying that. I've got an itch. I'm not going to spoil anymore. Keep them coming in as the game goes on. But this game is scene flip. Tom, is there anything you need to say about? Oh, there is something you need to say.
Just say thank you to Tracy Thomas Wilson, who's bought us another shot.
Woo! Tracy, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Imran, delicious, powerful shot of water. Are there bubbles though? That's what it's all about.
Imran, you okay? Everything going all right?
Yeah. This is I can't believe you've tolerated me so far.
That'd be ridiculous.
We'll see what the rest of the show brings.
Yeah. Don't worry.
Sure, mate. You understand how this next game works, yeah? It's on with loads of little scenes, just unconnected.
Yeah, sure. I'm sure I won't mess it up too badly.
No, you won't. You won't mess it up whatsoever. Right, here we go. A little lovely bit of scene.
Come on. Take my hand. You can make it. You don't have to let go.
I can't do it. It's too. I'm gonna fall, Jerry. I'm gonna fall.
Maybe it would be easier if we went right hand to left hand rather than left hand to left hand.
but I am using my right hand. It's just mirrored. That's how things look when you're below.
Why do we ever come to the mirror dimension? It's so confusing.
Well, why don't you use your other hand and then I can use the same hand because I'm holding. Just use your other hand.
Why did you use your other hand? You're the one who fell off the cliff in the mirror dimension.
No, you use your. You're meant to be saving me. I refuse to change.
But the adrenaline pumping through your body will allow you to change your hand quicker than my hand.
But I'm holding myself up. If I change my hand, I'll fall.
You're not holding yourself up. I'm holding you up. What was that egg? Did anyone see that egg? He just fell upwards.
You guys in the mirror dimension?
Yes, of course we're in the mirror dimension. Who are you? I thought we were the first ones to come to the mirror dimension.
I just fell forward and it's really confusing.
Oh, God.
Doctor Strange, nice to meet you.
He let go.
No, wait, don't worry. He's coming back. Watch. Just watch.
Oh, my God. You
really
what's
fun.
happened to my friend?
Really
you are native to the mirror dimension? Oh, my God. Even his speech is mirrored.
Yeah, it gets real confusing. You can go forward and backwards, but sometimes you can literally get stuck inside the mirror of the mirror dimension, so you're speaking backwards. So he won't fall. Do you know what I mean?
Your internet connection's really bad here in the mirror dimension.
trowel? Why? Why a trowel of all the... I asked you to bring a spade.
You don't deserve to be executed by spade. We don't use the trowel.
Look, I am the king of a great and powerful nation. If I'm going to be executed, it can't be with a common garden trowel, okay?
You don't get to decide. The gardeners decide.
Basically, we're going to use a trowel because that's all we got left. We're using that. We're using the pitchfork. We're using the spade. So it's the trowel or the weeds, and that takes a long time.
Long time.
Look, I think this is outrageous. The day a bunch of gardeners kill a proud member of the plumber people with a common garden trowel, what does society come to?
Well, I'm sorry. You were out there in our garden trying to lay some pipe because you believe in some sort of weird deity called Super Mario who just gets to lay pipe wherever he wants.
How dare you? How dare you slur the name of my deity? I invoke our Lord.
He's not coming.
Our Lord, show thyself. Show thyself.
I am the leader of the plumber people. How dare you use a trowel on my followers? Do you know what happened?
Wow, your accent is not what I expected it to be.
So sometimes I like to sound a bit more intimidating.
I'm actually, my grandmother was Italian. I find that very offensive. If you could stop.
He talks to people in the language and the accent of their people. All right. So in this, he's talking to you two, the gardener and the guy descended from Italians. He's going to flip between a vaguely West Country thing and Italian. All right. He's a very respectful deity, aren't you, my lord?
That is right, because I like to show respect. But really, I was born in Bombay a very long time ago, and then I came to the England to do the sub work because a lot of people there were not doing any work. And I bought my trowel and I told them, hey, why are you not using a trowel?
I don't know if I can be offended anymore. Does anyone know if I'm on the...
I'm offended. I'm very offended.
Oh, you'll be offended.
People coming over here and taking the jobs of our Italian plumbers. I mean, come on.
No, I'm not. That's not what I'm saying. A different thing to him. He's got a whole... they're different. We're not.
Almighty Lord, smite them with your firepower from that fire plant, or whip them with that raccoon suit tail.
Well, here comes my punishment. Heed what happened to the people who came before you and didn't pay heed to my warnings.
His accent's changed again. Oh my God!
Guys, I've spotted a moose. It's just there, frozen in the distance. Look. It's hardly moving. Now is the time to strike, guys. Now is the time to strike.
Oh, damn. Get the rifle ready. You got your rifles cocked, boys? Well, answer me.
Yeah, right there. I see him.
It's ready. You got yours ready?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Just about to...
Now, when you stay calm, remember your breathing is going to put your aim off. I want you to look that thing right between the eyes. Look right between the eyes now. Okay, show it for respect. Now, let it finish clearing its throat. Give it that respect. And then I want you to wait. It's not done. Okay, he's done now. Wait. No, he's having this. He's got to have his daily pills. Don't interrupt the boys. Wait for it. There
Come
we
on,
go.
I want to shoot it.
Okay, no, you can shoot. Oh, wait, hang on now. You gotta just let him clean up. There we go. Clearing the airways. That's a good moose now.
Is it now?
Here we go, boys.
We could.
Oh, sorry. Little bit of there. Oh, no, he didn't have to. He was thinking, okay, here we go. Ready. Aim. Oh, he's dehydrated. There we go. You gotta have a loose moose before you fire. Here we go. Now he's ready, boys. He's ready for the kill. He's ready for a barbecue. I mean, I think he's doing his taxes. Let him just get his paperwork. Now, I know you boys know your taxes, so if you want to help him out with that, could speed things along. He's put on an accounting hat. He's just sucking on a pen. Oh, does anyone have a spare pen for him? He does seem...
Yeah, I've got a spare pen.
Okay, if you can pass him your spare pen, that'd be great.
So, Moose, do you want the spare pen?
Sorry, I've been trying to mime this whole time that I have a cold. Don't worry about it. I got a fucking cold. I was doing mine because I got a cold. Moose has a fucking cold. I don't need a pen.
I said to stay quiet. You've spooked him now. You've spooked him because mooses are especially upset by people misunderstanding their mom. Look now. I said stay quiet. Do you know how much time he spent at the IO trying to perfect that? Come on. Come on now. Someone shoot him. Put him out of his misery. Thank you.
Oh, I missed.
Silent Sam. Silent Sam. There we go. Silent again. He's again silent.
You muted me. I unmuted myself.
He's silent. He's silent again. No one can hear him. He's silent. Oh, he's back.
Great. Very good.
Did you not see that I had a cold? I was taking pills. I was sneezing. I blew my nose.
Yeah, we got it. The fun was in not getting it.
Imran's like, no. Wasn't clear. This does not bode well for the final game of the show when I have to guess a bunch of mine.
By the way, I really want to see Asian Mario. I think that is a game.
Got to break that ceiling.
I think, yeah, I want to see that spin-off. I think it's going to be.
We've had great spin-offs that have like come out of this show, and I think I still really want to see. Sam, what was it called again? The wacky
RuPaul's Wacky Races.
That's the one I want to see the most. Anyway.
I started smoking this pipe as a character, and now I realize that I'm just smoking a pipe now, and I'm going to put it down.
You're just smoking a pipe.
Yeah. We're racing through the show, guys. I think it's time for comments section.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. We're already 45 minutes in. I've just been having such a great time.
I know. It's been a really fun show. Comments section. So in this, we need, lots of little lines of dialogue in the comments section, because this game is just going to be one scene. But in it, Imran can only speak in lines from the comments section.
Oh, thank you, Catherine.
I think we're really glossing over the important thing. Thank you very much, Catherine.
The sad thing is, I know if anything breaks up my parents' marriage, it's going to be my mum just going with Tom. It's so depressing.
I thought it was going to be Tom, but that's nice.
How many female family members of yours, Sam, have fallen for Tom?
My mum, my sister, my aunt Pamela. Who else?
See, your sister just offered me a hand job in a bathroom. That's very different.
Hey!
Very different.
It wasn't a bathroom. It was in front of everyone at my birthday.
Oh, no, she offered it in front of everyone, but was like, let's go to the bathroom. But my girlfriend was sitting on me at the time. She's now my wife.
Your wife? Your wife!
Yeah.
Your
she was
wife!
my girlfriend at the time. Now she's my wife. It's fine. Catherine was there. She knows this.
Is this the improvised, like, Jeremy Kyle segment of the show that you didn't warn me about? Like,
Oh, yes, right. This happens every time. There's also the time my mum asked Luke about his working class roots in a very sensitive way.
Always very sensitive.
What about me?
How do you people celebrate Christmas? Do you have the same traditions as us, your overlords?
Don't put that.
Imran, just never come to my house because my mum will ask you some questions she thinks are very liberal, but they're not.
Or just do what I do, which is just turn up at their house uninvited.
He did. I invited him to a party at my house. Firstly, he turned up at the wrong Streatham, and then he turned up at my parents' house in the middle of a dinner party. He was like, "Hello."
The wrong Streatham. The wrong Streatham.
He's like, "Streatham, Sam, I'm outside your house. No one's answering." Stratham's in North London, right? And he's like, completely the wrong guys. He was NW16.
Oh boy.
Stop picking on former guests. Stop picking on former guests. We won't do this to Imran next week, so we should do this to Imran right about now. But I'm glad people are coming in with the lines in the comment section. More and more lines in. What I need to do now, actually, is who wants to be in this game with Imran? Because Imran can only speak in lines in the comment section.
I think let Imran choose. Let Imran choose.
Oh, Imran, who would you like to be in this scene with?
With Luke.
Me again.
Strong choice. Strong choice.
Strong choice.
Good. I'm glad.
Shouldn't have told him I work at the Spectator.
You shouldn't tell anyone you work at. You shouldn't tell me. No, right. That means one of you other lads is in charge of the game because I'm in it.
It's gonna be this guy.
AJ hasn't done one yet, but that's fine. I will put him to work. And I'll put him to work. So, what we need for them, okay? We just need you to put loads of comments into the comment section. They're going to use that. That will be all that Imran is allowed to say. Luke can say anything he wants to make sense of it. So just throw everything in. It's too late, Catherine. Throw everything in there now. That would be great. I'm going to give them a location I want them to start out in.
While we're waiting for those to come in, Imran, what do you think this means?
Luke, I just never knew about Pillowcase. Like, oh my god!
Based on, I'm not saying you are, but Luke's working class Essex experience. What do you think that sentence means in context?
I don't know. Bloke from Essex. What would a bloke from Essex do with pillowcases? Use them as a tote bag to burgle people's homes? I don't know.
I checked on Yusuf. Come round to my parents' house. You and my mum will get on really well.
That's great. That's great.
Stockings. Apparently, the working class English people use stockings, pillowcases instead of stockings at Christmas time.
But here's a wrinkle.
We do that.
So did my family, who Sam always mocks us for being upper middle class. So the whole thing's falling apart.
He has a swimming pool in his family home and a stained glass window.
Outside the family, it's in the garden. Outside.
Right, Imran, so in this, use the comment section, click them to flash them up as you say them. Tom, give us a location and let's take it away.
I will. I'm going to put you at a roast dinner. Woo! A delicious roast dinner where questions can be asked of people. Enjoy!
Dad, so I know you weren't expecting me to have me at this dinner, but I've got some big news that I want to tell you, Dad.
Don't let them in.
Well, I've kind of got to, Dad, because me and my friends, we've been evicted from the flat at uni. So please, can they all just come and stay here? I think it's fair, like they can all fit in my bedroom, you know.
Give me back my pants.
Dad, please. You know I don't have a lot of money. I've had to borrow a lot of money from you. I've had to borrow clothes. And I need these. I need to wear these. I need to wear pants. Please.
Is that liver?
I don't know. It's your roast dinner, Dad. Like if you don't like if you don't know what Mum makes, take it up with Mum. You know, I'm not in charge of the roast dinner. If it's liver,
Yorkshire puddings.
Yeah, we've got those, and I'm glad we got those because it's been a long time since I've had one of Mum's homemade Yorkshire puddings.
Father Christmas won't understand pillowcases.
Look, Dad, we've discussed this. Okay. I've been to uni. And at uni, we do things differently, okay? We put presents inside pillowcases at Christmas. I don't want to be a stocking family anymore, okay? So when me and my friends come here for Christmas...
That's my boy.
Were you proud of me because I'm finally standing up for myself?
Don't let them in.
I'm going to let them in, Dad. I'm standing up for myself. Hey, lads, come in. Johnny, come in.
All right. It's huge! This house is huge!
Yeah, it's a big house. It's a big house, Johnny. And we're staying here in my room.
Is that liver?
No, this is my friend Johnny, Dad. It's not a piece of liver. I know, like, he looks...
You can call me Liver if you want. That's, Liver and Let Die is my favourite James Bond film.
Hello from Kansas, USA.
My dad was born in Kansas, USA, and he thinks that's a really interesting fact about himself. I don't think it is, but he always introduces himself like that. He's spent most of his life here in Cheam.
Imran is fabulous.
Imran, that is now technically...
I was randomly, I wasn't looking at it. I was just randomly scrolling with my thing and clicking them, and I can't believe it happened.
That's
Yeah.
technically a quote. It's technically a quote. You can use that for your next Fringe poster. Imran is fabulous.
Very good. Strong.
Imran is fabulous. Oh boy.
Imran, are you doing the Fringe?
Not this year. I'm just looking forward to things getting back to normal, and then
Have you got
hopefully
any gigs in the diary?
Yeah, I've got some gigs in the diary. Back at the Comedy Store opening weekend, which is really amazing. So yeah, got some gigs in. Also, FYI, you heard it here first. Doing a special fundraiser at the Comedy Store for medical aid for Palestinians. Will be announced next week.
Nice.
Woo! Amazing.
Nice.
Fantastic. And we're opening, right?
Absolutely, you're opening everything I ever organized ever again. I'm glad to have you. And one day,
before you get married, welcome to a tight 45 minutes.
One day, my dream is to ultimately have you do an improv off against the noise next door, who are my other improv friends.
Boo! Boo!
They'll come up and be like, okay, so we've got a suggestion, and we'll just come in with like lead pipes, and we know how to win. Yeah, knock them out. They can't improvise.
Imran, if people want to find out about that gig, do you have a social media tag that you shout about that on?
Next week. So if you just follow me on Twitter, which is @ImranYusuf, or go to my website, imranyusuf.com, you can learn all about me and look at pictures of my handsome face.
Excellent.
Were you very excited when you realised that no one else had taken ImranYusuf.com?
Well, I originally wanted Imran.com because I wasn't too sure if I was going to use my last name, but some journalist had that back in the early 2000s. So I was like, well, now I've got to use my whole name. But yeah, I'm glad that I've got ImranYusuf.com. It's mine.
You weren't going to lose your last name. What were you going to have a different last name?
Well, I thought, because that's a popular thing for people going to showbiz to do, apparently, was to use a different, if you're going to showbiz because you don't want people harassing you, or you want to avoid the tax man, and stay off the radar from HMRC, you use a different name. There's lots of people that you think that's their... I was quite naive when I started stand-up. I thought Otis Cannelloni was his real name, and I thought, well, no wonder he got into show business.
Isn't that weird, Sam Russell? Isn't it weird?
So weird.
Isn't
that strange? Thomas Hodgman Woodman.
Hodgman? Do you know your best friend's names?
Yeah, Luke Manning.
Oh boy.
Alexander Jeremy just sitting here quietly underneath the shield of AJ.
Alexander Jeremy. The name he uses is just his two names.
I didn't say it was a smart move, but he's just here like, oh boy.
All right, guys. I think it's time, unfortunately, for the last game of the show.
Boo!
But it's a good one. It's late for work. And in this, Imran is going to need to guess three things. He's going to need to guess why he was late for work, how he got to work, and what his what his actual job is. We're going to prompt him throughout the game to remind him of those things that he needs to be guessing. There's a look of mild fear on his face at the moment, like he needs to remember that information. He doesn't really. We're going to prompt him and ask him. Which one of us is going to be the boss? Who wants to mime?
I want to do verbal clues. I'm putting that out there.
I'd like to do verbal clues too, but I'm happy to be the boss.
Sam's the boss. Excellent. Good. AJ, you want to mime? Good. Right. So Tom's doing verbal clues. I can kick back. Maybe I'll bring some verbal clues in myself, which are normally terrible and confusing. Right.
That's also what all of Luke's sexual partners have said.
Yes. Now, Imran, we need you to sort of quieten the speakers so you can't hear what we're talking about, and then we'll take you out the screen. Don't look at the screen too much because we're going to flash some clues up like this while we're discussing them. But keep a vague eye on it so you can see when we're all waving our hands to bring you back into the stream. Okay.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna put it on mute now.
Excellent. Right, Sam. What the hell are you doing?
Well, I had a great evening. That's what I'm doing.
Host away, my friend.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the last game of the show. First thing we need is a reason why Imran is late for work. I can't read that quickly. He couldn't find his hamster's tweezers. Where are they? You know what? It was flashed up on the screen, so we're taking it. Write it down. The reason he was late is he couldn't find his hamster's tweezers. We now need a mode of transport for him to get to work. Something not real, like the bus or the tram. We want something like a vase of flowers frozen from the Jurassic era, or he got to work on a lampshade that hides secrets. Any weird reason that he got to work? I don't know if smoke ship's a word, but I like it. He travels to work on Gandalf's smokesmanship or smoke ship. Or Elon Musk's hot. Oh, guys, what do we prefer? Elon Musk's hotbox or Gandalf's smokesmanship?
Oh, that's difficult. Gandalf's smoke ship.
Gandalf. He gets to work on Gandalf's smokesmanship, or smoke rings or anything. I'll go for something close like that. And now we finally thing we need is a stupid job for him to have. Like he is the one who puts all the microchips in the masks, or he is the broadcast editor for The Spectator. Any weird or random silly job that he has, anything at all, let us know what it is. He separates the Queen's BS from the Queen's other letters. Oh, that is someone's definite job. Yorkshire pudding explainer. That's perfect. Any more weird jobs?
I think that means the queen bees.
No, that's the Queen's BS. Any more random jobs? Let us know.
I mean,
your host has really taken a hit with the pipe.
No, it's more relaxed. Come on, guys.
I quite like this relaxed version.
What do we got? This is how relaxed I am when I'm employed. He makes parents doubt their children from my dad. That's worrying. It's good. Ooh, he gilds the eyelashes of Disney princesses.
That's good.
That's what we got. Oh, not that one.
What?
Guilds. AJ, do you know what guilds means?
No, what does guilds mean?
Brilliant.
Covers them in gold. Highlights it. Covers them in metal.
Nice.
AJ, can you name any Disney princesses?
Like, to gild the AJ, you were a drums. You remember To Gild the Lily?
No.
To gild the, to cover, to coat something in a precious metal, basically.
Got it. Guild.
Stop.
Right.
AJ, you're going to be miming all these. What are the three things? Run them through me.
The three things are.
Run them through me.
Run them through me.
Run them through me. AJ, run him through them.
He couldn't find his hamster's tweezers.
That's why he was late.
Gandalf's smokesmanship.
How he got to work.
Gilds the eyelashes of Disney princesses.
Lovely. Let's get a big wave. Smash that like button to get Imran back in the room. Smash the like button. Smash the like button. Smash the like button.
That is a bold man coming back to his email.
There we are.
Lovely. Can you hear us?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
We can. Do you know what you have to do?
Kind of. I mean, I've spent the time trying to learn about Brazilian jiu-jitsu and kickboxing whilst I've been waiting. So
AJ's
oh my goodness. You know AJ does jiu-jitsu.
Oh really? Okay, cool. Would you recommend it?
Yes, it's changed. It's wonderful. Changed my life.
No, he wants.
Let's not hear that story. All right. It's time.
It was so cold, so quick. Over the internet.
Right, time to sort through all these papers. Oh, Wilkins, where is Jeffrey?
I couldn't possibly say, sir. He's not at his desk where he usually is. But quite frankly, he's been late a lot this week.
He has been late a lot this week. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to keep that boy on. I mean, he's always late.
Well, I say you give him one last chance to explain himself.
Well, Jeffrey! Strolling in, I see. Time for your last chance to explain yourself. What time do you call this?
Well, I wouldn't know because I don't have a watch. And how many times have I told you, don't call me Jeffrey. It's pronounced Jeffinder.
Jeffrey, come on. We don't buy into that ethnic shit here. Jeffrey, why were you late? What happened?
Well, clearly I was late because of there was a swimming cat that needed rescuing.
A cat?
And I needed to swim to go help the swimming cat. Yeah, swimming
cat. Are you sure it was a cat?
It could, well, you know what? Like my eyesight's not that great. It could have been a prawn. It could have been a bearded cat, which is very different to a
Come on now. I don't think it's a cat. I mean, what is it?
I mean, it definitely looked like a cat. It could have been around a man with no legs.
Around an animal that lives in something that or uses something that's round. What do you think it was?
It could have been a dog.
A dog? What dog uses something that's round? What is it? Come on, what animal?
You know what? I've got a feeling perhaps it could have been a hamster. But it was very big. It was clearly a very big hamster because I mistook it for a cat and a dog and a man with no legs.
So why did you have to help your hamster? What was going on?
Well, my hamster, he's kind of running around and maybe he's just kind of thinking about the futility of his life. And he frowns a lot when he looks in the mirror. And I feel that he's having an existential crisis because he's been plucking his eyebrow hair.
What was he plucking them with?
Face. Oh, he was plucking them out with my hamster. He was plucking them out with his thumb and
Don't think too hard. What would you normally pluck eyebrow hairs out with?
I'd imagine a eyebrow plucking device.
All day.
Sorry. I just want to make everyone aware we've got someone new starting today. Her name's Catherine. I don't want her to bombard her with all our different emails and all our names. All right, I really want to ease her into this. Okay, I want to ease her into this job. Okay, make it nice and easy for her.
Well, my hamster, he's been plucking it out with some tweezers that this woman Catherine that recently started. She gave him.
Don't worry about Catherine. So your hamster and tweezers. So why would that make you late though? What was wrong with your hamster and his tweezers?
Well, he was struggling so hard with his tweezers that eventually he lost them. He lost his tweezers that he was plucking his eyebrows with.
So he couldn't.
He didn't know where they were, so he didn't know where it was, and I had to help him look for
them. Could he locate them or not?
He could not locate them, and he was asking me for help in hamster language, and he was blaming me.
Help? So what did he want you to help? with?
He
You want
wanted
you
to help
him?
So my hamster wanted me to help him find his tweezers.
Oh, I see. Well, that makes a lot of sense. Fair enough. Okay, well, I'm glad you helped your hamster. We believe in a lot of animal rights here. So, you couldn't help your hamster find his tweezers, but then you came to it. You're here now.
Yes.
But what mode of transport do you use? I mean, the trains and the buses and the trams and everything's fucked up. How did you get to work so quickly?
Well, I do what I do each day to get to work on time, don't I? I make sure that I wear a mask just over my mouth, but not over my nose, like a proper twat. And then I stab someone in the chest to make sure they get out my way, and then I walk to work, stabbing people in the chest with my giant Excalibur sword, telling them that they can't get past me because I'm moving forward.
You sure it was a sword?
I was pretty sure it was a sword, but I could be mistaken. It could be stabbing them with a giant beer.
Okay, so who? I feel like you're describing someone with some sort of weapon. Who was this person that you got to work on?
It was this very strange man with a massive beard.
Who has a massive beard?
It could have been Thor.
Thor only has a beard in a few of the films. Who always has a beard?
Oh, is it? I think it might have been his father, who looks pretty good. It could have been Anthony Hopkins, who had.
I know you're thinking of Odin, but let's move out to a more British-based. Oh, hello, Sandra.
I'm sorry to interrupt. I just would like to put forward that I don't actually think that my colleague here was late, nor was he early. I believe he arrived precisely when he meant to.
I see. A very good excuse there. Do you understand that reference?
Oh, well, sometimes I get a feeling maybe I've seen a reincarnation of King Arthur.
Wow, looks like someone hasn't read the most popular book according to BBC's 100 greatest novels of all time.
You know, I also think that this is very hard for him. And I don't know why. Why it's hard. Why is hard? Why is hard? Why is hard?
You know, all these old white men look the same. It could have been, Gandalf the Great.
Gandalf the Great. Not going by a colour this time. He's become an incredibly arrogant bitch. You got to work on Gandalf's what?
On his drinking problem.
Look at me. Look at me.
On his pipe that he stabs people in the chest with. Gandalf's giant pipe.
What comes out of a pipe?
The smoke that would come out the pipe.
And is Gandalf's smoke normal smoke?
No, it's special magical smoke. Special magical smoke that only.
I'm going to hope we got a verbal clue soon. Please, someone who's doing the verbal clue.
I think it could have been the old marijuana.
You got to work on Gandalf's what? Gandalf's what?
Gandalf's pipe smoke.
Sorry, I'm just passing through. I'm a farmer from the Isle of Man. I wonder if you've seen my sheep.
Why do you sound like you're from Scotland?
The Isle of Man is... Well, because I'm from Scotland, but I also from the Isle of Man, because it's near Scotland, isn't it?
No, it's not. Not at all.
What do you mean not at all? It's in the Irish Sea, okay? So either I could put on maybe like a Liverpudlian accent or Irish, perhaps. I don't know how exactly that sounds.
Luke, can I check? Do you want to continue with this clue, or is it dead?
I'm not sure I do. I was quite surprised.
Should I do a clearer one?
But I have a bit of one. But I'm looking for my sheep. I'm looking for the sheep. It looks they're bigger. The ones from the Isle of Man. Man's sheep. Man's sheep. They're quite big. But really, it's only half a clue. So Tom, if you've got the rest of a clue, I think the people need to hear it.
Oh, yes.
So, Jeffrey, how did you get to work?
Well, I got to work because Gandalf helped me with the smoke that came with the spaceship that came out of his pipe.
Whoa! Let's lose the space though. You got to work on Gandalf's smoke.
On the smoke that came out of his pipe in the form of a ship.
So let's lose most of the middle words.
Sorry, just to clarify, has anyone seen my sheep from the Isle of Man? My man's sheep. My man's sheep. Has anyone seen them? Yes'm? Okay. It's man's sheep. That's what I need.
So you got to work on Gandalf's
ship.
Smoke.
On smoke ship. His smoke ship.
Just to clarify, these aren't sheep from the West Country. These are Isle of Man's sheep. Isle of Man's sheep.
Smoke.
on his spokesmanship.
Yes! Oh, very good.
That's unbelievable.
Very good.
I've never heard that word before.
Neither have we. But that's what was suggested, and that's what we went for. Not even sure it is a word. But you're here now. It's time for you to get back to work. Just pop quiz. Pop quiz. What is your job? What do you do for us?
Well, what I've been doing at this company for a long time is dilly-dallying around, wasting time, picking up chairs.
That's just because he can't mime very well. Just keep
right, and not lifting up chairs because it's very, very
what are you
difficult.
What the fuck?
Like I broke my hand lifting up chairs.
Okay, well, let's try and break this down. We work with a very specific type of clientele. What specific type of clientele do we work with?
Well, clearly we work with very camp, very camp.
Look, if you don't get this quickly, I am going to kick you out of here so much. You see this? You see this? You see this knee? You see this knee? You see this knee? This is going up your ass if you don't know exactly what job you do.
Well, clearly you can see the job that I've been doing has been involved.
Who do we work with? What kind of people do we work with?
Very dramatic. And
yes, they are very dramatic. But if you don't get this quicker, Disney is going up your ass.
Well, obviously, we work with the company that bought out Star Wars for about $4 billion.
Name it! This is all about saying the thing, not some sort of weird allegory for what the thing is.
It's not
weird
Warner Brothers.
Which company?
And it's not Pixar. It's
which company?
He said it. You yelled over him.
Disney. Clearly, we work with Disney.
Okay, we don't work with all of Disney, though. We work with a particular part of Disney. The Disney
ballerinas.
Oh yes,
look, it's the
world-famous Disney ballerinas.
I mean, you talked over my clue, so I'm not doing it again. So good luck.
Don't be such a royal bitch.
I got one. Well, I don't think I need it, though. I reckon he's got it, so don't worry.
With Disney, obviously, we work clearly exclusively with Disney princesses.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. And you know what? We don't need him anymore. We don't need him on the screen. We work with Disney princesses. What do we do for Disney princesses? Hey, I don't know why you're sitting down. You've got a lot of... What do we do?
With Disney princesses,
what of them?
We work with their eyes.
Eyes?
Lashes.
What do we do with the eyelashes? What do we do with them?
And with the Disney princesses' eyelashes, we pluck them out and we hammer them. Into a giant concoction, loads of these, and then we. What we do?
This isn't your fault. We had to explain to our other worker what this word meant. I don't think we did it very well.
I think we shaped them correctly for Disney princesses and put them back into their eyelids.
I wish that's what we did. What do we do? It's a very specific term for what we do to Disney princesses' eyelashes.
Sorry to interrupt. I've got to make a nameplate for Gil Donahue, but I can only use 4 letters, and I'm really struggling here. Which 4 letters do you think he would want me to use? Gil Donahue.
I don't know. Do you know who I think might know? this bitch.
You know, I was just playing Skyrim, and I love the little groups that they have. You've got the thieves group, and you've got the fighters group, and the assassins group. What's the word for all of those different groups? You know, if you just had a word that you would...
for the Disney Princesses Guild.
So what do we do? What is our job? What do we do?
Our job is to work with Disney Princesses Eyelashes Guild.
Ooh, use all those words, but in a different configuration.
We work with Disney princesses.
What do we do to the Disney princesses' eyelashes? We
form a guild.
What do we do what do we do to the eyelashes?
Isn't the English language great? How some words function as nouns and verbs.
We guild them.
Yeah!
Have you had a nervous breakdown yet?
I'm normally very good at mine, me. I could genuinely really struggle with that one. I was like, oh boy. Well, there you go.
Thank you.
Well, there you go. Thank you very much, IMRAN, for coming on the show.
Immediately to the end of the show.
Thank you very much. It's been lovely to have you.
It's been a pleasure.
Everyone has enjoyed. We've had a great time as well. You've been wonderful. Is there anything that you wanted to plug that you've got coming up or anything like that?
Check me out. Check out my Twitter. Check out my website. I'm back on stage. I guess very, very soon as the clubs are opening up. And next week we'll be announcing our special fundraiser for medical aid for Palestinians. On the bill will be Mark Thomas, which is a big deal, and quite a few other names. But all will be official come next week. So just look out. Check me out on Twitter at IMRAN YUSUF and check out what I'm doing. Say hello. I'm friendly. Thank you, Big Rich Films. Thank you, Tracy Thomas Wilson. Thank you. It's a pleasure. I'm sure Sam needs a holiday now from my ineptitude.
No. Imran, there's only one person's ineptitude we had to worry about during that last game. You were smashing.
Thank you so much. It was a real joy, guys. And I'm looking forward to, seeing you guys out in the clubs at some point.
We'll see what happens.
Cool.
That's your Twitter handle right there. Please do follow him. The thing is, you meet a lot of people in comedy, and a lot of them are fucking cunts. He's one of the nicest human beings I've ever met in the comedy.
Bless you. And as you guys are, because you've done two Shoot from the Hip. I've done two charity fundraisers for me at the Comedy Store and online as well. And you guys helped us raise Games Aid, raise loads of money for British charities that help specifically young, disadvantaged and disabled children in this country. So thank you guys. It's always a joy to work with you guys.
Thank you.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about. Please do follow this guy. He's wonderful.
Cool.
Right, that's it. We're going to be back on Monday at 8:30. Thank you to everyone who donated to the show. Tom, do we have a quick rundown of everyone who donated? Just to say thank you. Andre.
We don't, but they're lovely. They're lovely. You know, they're all lovely. Andre, Tracy, you're wonderful.
Thank you, everyone, especially. See you on Monday at 8:30.